Middle position player wakes up with ace king. I have turn over my hand to find out what I've got, and I'm Good morning, and welcome to day 30 of my trip here to Las Vegas in the WSOP. Only a few days left now, but today we still have an opportunity to make the money and make day 2 of the $800 Independence Day celebration. It is Independence Day today, 4th of July. So I'm going to head over to Paris, grab some breakfast with Dave, and register for the tournament. We have some backup options, I guess. If this tournament doesn't go well, I can potentially play the 1 p.m. deep stack if we get out really early. If I don't want to do that, we can go watch the fireworks at 9 p.m. on the Strip and see what it's like celebrating the 4th of July on the Las Vegas Strip. So whatever happens, it's going to be a fun day. Hopefully, we run deep in the tournament and make one good push in this last entry before going home. So yeah, head over to Paris now and wish me luck.
There's 2 minutes before it gets started here on all your screen seats at this time.
Okay, we're here on the first break of the $800 Independence Day celebration. Got a couple of hands to talk about. The blinds are 200, 400, 400. In the hijack, I raised to 1,000 with 10 of hearts, 10 of diamonds. Small blind calls and the big blind calls. Flop comes 10, 7, 3 with 10 of clubs, 7 of clubs, and 3 of hearts. The small blind checks, big blind checks. I bet 2,000 into this pot. Small blind folds and the big blind calls. Turn comes king of spades, big blind checks. I bet 4,500, big blind calls. River comes another king, king of hearts, big blind checks. I bet big, 15,000, and he thinks for quite a while and then calls. I win that. I don't know what he had, but I'm guessing maybe pocket threes or some king. That gets me up to 76,500. And then this hand happens. I open under the gun, raise to 1,000 with queen, 9, both diamonds. Cutoff calls, button, 3 bets, re-raises to 3,600. Small blind calls, big blind calls. Usually I would have folded to the 3 bet here, but with 2 other callers in and a potential another caller behind me, I decide to call, but the cutoff folds. Flop comes queen, 4, 3, all different suits. Actually, no, 2 hearts. Queen, 4, 3, 2 hearts. I have queen, 9 of diamonds. Everyone checks. Turn comes a 6. It's not a heart. So 6 of clubs, let's say. Everyone checks to the button, who was the original 3-better. He bets 3,000. Small blind folds. Big blind calls. I call with my top pair. River comes an 8. No flush, so 8 of spades. Big blind checks. I check. Button, who was the original 3-better, goes all in for 10,300. Big blind folds. I think for a long time here, I figure he... Actually, no, the river, the 8, was a heart, so it made the front door flush. I think for a long time, I think that he doesn't have hearts here. He would have continuation bet hearts for sure. I block top set, so I feel like continuation bets come from middle sets as well. I don't think he would check back top pair. So it's either the nuts, pocket queens, or a bluff. So I call, he shows queens. We lose that pot, we're down to like 55,000. End up winning a small pot and get back up to 65,000, which is where we're at the first break.
Great
luck.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we're on the second break. Here's a few hands that happen in that second session. The blinds were 300, 600, 600. Under the gun limps in. Low jack raises to 1600. I'm on the big blind with Queen 10, of hearts. I call. Under the gun who limped also calls. Flop comes Jack 9 5 with 2 spades. Jack 9 of spades. Everyone checks. Turn comes the 8 of spades, so I make a straight. I lead out 3,000. Under the gun calls. Low jack raises to 10k. I call, and under the gun folds. River comes 5 of spades, so there's 4 spades on the board now. I check, and the low jack bets 14,000, and I have to fold.
This is about spending the 4th of July with all of you. And of course, we are celebrating. What are we celebrating? We're celebrating.
There's a guy that local player, Florida, won the event. It might be him.
Everybody's really happy to be here today. So I hope you guys share that sentiment. I thank all the dealers and everyone that's here. All the poor people, all the workers, everyone that's here for the holiday. Thank you. Yes, you can clap for that. All right, so let's get down to business. We have 3 bracelets to deliver, and we'll try to do it quickly, but this is a holiday, so we'll try to be as festive as we possibly can. Our first winner, he's the winner of number 77, the 2,500 next big bet event. He's out the field of 468 entries. This is his 14th cash. It was his second final table and his first bracelet. We have 209,000 for first place. He took his total lifetime total to 1.1 million. He's from Hong Kong, ladies and gentlemen. Lee Paul Liu. All right, so Lee, she made it all the way through the field of over 1,200 participants, and she finished in 2nd place. She got so close. She's like, Carmel, I will never be able to get that close again. Yet she came back this year and she won it. So, her 9th catch at the World Series of Poker, her first bracelet. She's from Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sheena Okamoto. Okay, Sheena. All right, Sheena, we'll stand as we play the winner of event number 70, our $400 buy-in Colossus. Now, this field had one of the biggest of all time here in the World Series of Poker with 19,337 entries. This player won $501,250 for his biggest poker cash to date. Bought online at GG Poker, and he actually won his seat in the main event, and he would not have even played the Colossus had he not been playing up GG. Won his seat, came to Las Vegas and said, I'm here 3 days early. I'll play the Colossus. Why not? And he picked up $500K. In the past, he's also been playing esports competitively, and he was a manager for Clash Royale. But he owes his poker stardom to being a GG grinder. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bulgaria, welcome Martin Alkay. So Martin, congratulations. And you got the card, but most importantly, for the country of Bulgaria. Let me give people a brace of congratulations.
With the blinds at 400, 800, 800, the button raises to 1,700. Small blind calls. A lot of people having some fun out here. on the big blind, I have 7-4 offsuit. And we've been making some jokes because it's the 4th of July. We've been making jokes that 7-4 is the best hand. I call with 7-4 in the big blind. Flop comes ace 4-5 with no flush draw. Small blind checks, I check. The button bets 2200. Small blind folds, I call with my pair of fours. Turns another ace. I check. He bets big now, 7,000. And I just don't see him doing it with an ace, so I call. River comes some other card, maybe like an 8 or something. I check, and he checks back, and I win with my pair of fours. I've got 46,000, folds to the button, who raises to 6,000, and he only has about 15 or 16,000 total. Small blind folds. I look down on the big blind at pocket queens. I'm figuring he's not going to fold here, so I just go all in. He calls. He has 5-2 suited of spades. Flop comes king of spades, queen of spades, 7 of something else. So I flop a set. He flops a flush draw. Turn comes ace of spades, giving him the flush. River comes another 7, and I win that pot with a full house. I'm now at 60,200, and we're on the second break. Okay, we're on the third break. Level 12 just finished, and I have 80k. Basically, from the previous break, I really haven't done too much other than squeeze all in for 40k at the 1,000, 2,500, 2,500 level with pocket nines, and both players folded, and then 3-bet pocket kings over an early position raise, and he folded. That's basically it, and now I'm at 80k. The blinds will be coming back to 2,000, 4,000, which will be 20 blinds. So still in basically all in or fold mode at the moment. Okay, with the blinds at 3,000, 6,000, 6,000, unfortunately I've had to fold down to 54,000. So I have 9 blinds. I'm under the gun, and the big stacks are not really giving me an opportunity to push all in, or I'm not actually picking up any good hands at that point. So I decided to push all in blind under the gun to try and win the blinds, double up, and save my fold equity. Unfortunately, if I take the blinds, then I'm down to like 42 and I'm guaranteed a call. So I did that. Middle position player wakes up with ace king. I have turn over my hand to find out what I've got, and I'm live. I have 8-4 offsuit. And yeah, here's the video.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an ace king.
Pocket sixes.
Players, one is all in.
10, 8, 4, 6, 10, 8, 4.
Oh, good for that.
So we were drawing live. We flopped a gut shot, turned an open double gut shot, and then could hit a pair on the river or a straight card, but no good. We're out of the last tournament entry of the trip. But the good news is that tonight is the 4th of July, and there's going to be a celebration out on the strip in about 2.5 hours or so. So I'm just going to hang out for the moment, and then we're going to see what's happening outside on the strip at that time. Okay, just back at the condo here, film a quick outro. Thinking back a little bit more about that last hand and the, I guess the strategy and rationale there. I believe it was probably just punting off the rest of my stack. But lesson learned. We'll figure all of that out once I'm back in Australia and do some more in-depth study. So thanks everyone for watching. If you want to watch on a little bit further, I filmed the Bellagio fountains and the 4th of July fireworks on the strip tonight, so I'll drop in the clips of those after this. Thanks for watching. Click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. Yep, but it's gone red, so it's 4th of July here on the Vegas Strip. Everything is happening. I suppose all these people that are sitting on the Planet Hollywood steps are waiting for the fireworks. We're going to try and get a spot near the Bellagio fountains, but it's quite packed over there. It's a little bit claustrophobic. In the middle of the street. I think if we go onto that corner, it might be. So we're just here near the Bellagio fountains, waiting for the fireworks. They should be going off the top of Caesar's Palace just there. There is people everywhere.
Okay, fervently from birth to death and led his life down to the cross. And when he led his life down,
There's mayhem here.
for by fire and by his sword, the Lord will judge all flesh, and worship and serve the truth.
So that was the 4th of July fireworks display and the fountains at the Bellagio. That was amazing.